What is your game plan for success? Is a topic we're going to talk about today. Can you imagine making coke without milk? Can you imagine completing your home without a roof? Can you imagine living your life without a master plan? Strangely so, this is exactly how most people live their life. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Gary Thompson. For those who might be joining this podcast for the first time, I'm a business development consultant by profession, I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the author of several books, including Billionaire Codes. In this book, you learn that if you cannot measure it, you cannot monitor it. And if you cannot monitor it, you cannot control it. The question that I want to put to you is, what steps are you taking to measure the success you want to attain in your life? What steps are you taking to put yourself in that position of strength to monitor the steps that you are taking, the steps that you ought to take to come into your abundance, to come into your success story? What steps are you taking to ensure that you're in a position of strength to control your actions in direction, in alignment with attaining your dreams and your hopes? For 20 years of research, I've learned that one of the key factors that contributes to people's success around the world is to be able to live your life with absolute intention. What exactly do I mean by this? You see, in life, if you do not have a clear sense of understanding as to where you're going, and you're not taking informed action to manifest your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations, very much you can be like a ship that is drifting at sea. My task is to continue to bring a content of information to you that will put you in that position of strength to take informed action to attain your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. Remember, if you cannot measure it, you cannot monitor it. And if you cannot monitor it, you cannot control it. You cannot make coke without milk. You cannot complete your home without a roof. So why are you living your life without your master plan? Today I want to talk to you a little bit about planning and how to develop your game plan for success. In my previous podcast, I said to you that everything in life has a process. I'm going to quickly walk you through that process. And in recognition that everything has a process, I also introduce you to the fact that there's an art and there's a process to visualization. The art of visualization is your ability to apply your creative thinking ability to develop that strategic plan of action that allows you to see the beginning, the end, and the in-between of a given process. And I want you to apply this same concept to your life. This is your life that we're talking about. And today is the day that I want you to make that commitment to take your life into your hand and develop your game plan. Know your game plan for success. It is the time that you should say, today is that day that I will apply my creative thinking ability to clearly identify where I want to go with my life, to clearly identify the steps that I want to take to move with my life. I will take the steps. I will ensure that I can I can make informed decision in moving towards my dreams and my hopes and my aspirations. One of the first concepts I want you to look at as you set yourself up to develop your plan to come into your success story, to develop your game plan for success, I want you to think about aligned desire. You must be the authentic you. It must represent you at the core. And what exactly do I mean by representing you at the core? You must understand your DSS. your deeper sense of self. You must have a sense of understanding of yourself. And what exactly do I mean by understanding your core, your DSS? You see, when you crack your DSS, your deeper sense of self, you learn three things. You learn about purpose, you learn about passion, and you learn your gifts. And I want to say this to you, each and one of you are exceptional people. You at least have one gift. One gift. The reality is that the world do not know about their gifts, they don't know about their talents, and they do not know with purpose. My task is to bring you a content of information that will shift your sense of self and shift that reality and bring you to that point where you can become a person who are living life with purpose. And the reason is I have three other introduce you to those three other concepts. I want to say to you that you can go to Amazon right now and you can get a copy of this book. All right, this book, Billionaire Codes, will transform your life. Your life will never be the same again. This book will give you a content of information that will help you to and to learn the tools and techniques to apply yourself after achieving the greatest possibilities that life has to offer. There are so many of you in the world today, approximately 7.4 billion people in the world today. I know one of you have dreams, you have aspirations, but guess what? You're not taking action. And even when you're taking action, you're not taking informed action to come into your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. This book will give you the tools. This book will give you the techniques to be able to come into the clarity of intention. You must be clear in your mind why you're taking a specific course of action. And I keep saying, you know, it should never be about me, myself, and I. Of course, you need to invest your time, your talent, and your resources of yourself. But when you become the best brand of yourself, the only significance of your life is to leverage your life to add value to the world. And that's intentional. You have to become intentional in wanting to sow seeds into people's life. You have to commit your life to touch and transform the lives of people all around you. Whether you're a doctor, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a business consultant, the key focus should never be about disposable income. Your number one focus must be about touching and transforming the lives of people all around you. That's a sweet intention. That is living life with intention. You see, there are too many people in the world today who are just drifting through life. And you're drifting through life because you don't have the right content of information that's designed to help you to become informed in living a life that is intentional, a life that is aligned to your DSS, a life that is aligned to touching and transforming people's life in complete alignment with your DSS. This book has that content of information that will truly touch and transform your life. The third lesson I want to talk to you about today is what we call taking informed action. There's so many people in the world today. I've traveled many places in the world and I've seen that we have so many people in the world who are going after their dreams and going after their hopes and going after their aspirations, but guess what? In spite of the fact that they're hard workers and they're committed to making a dream become real, they feel as though they're on that treadmill all the time. And there's a reason for that. There's a complete difference between taking action and taking informed action. In my book, Billionaire Codes, you will understand the secrets of taking informed action. And those secrets will create the environment to accelerate your growth, to accelerate your development. This is the primary reason why I've written this book, because I truly want to give people a content of information that will change their lives. The last concept I'm going to talk about today is what we call the applied knowledge of self-mastery. You see, there are so many of you out there who blame everyone else for where you are right here and right now in your life. In this book, you will learn about a proactive leader and the responsibility for actions and his inaction. You have to know that way you can take full responsibility for your actions and your inactions. Today is not a day for you to shift the blame. Today is the day that you take ownership. You control your happiness. You control your sadness, and I trust that you can put yourself in a permanent state of bliss because you're bringing yourself to that point to exercise self-mastery. In this book, you will learn the techniques of attaining self-mastery, where to stop shifting the blame and where to start taking ownership of your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, and your life. You have to take ownership of your life. I want to quickly give you some things that as we close this podcast. Quickly, in my previous podcast, I introduced you to what we call the universal law of process. I say everything has a process, and I help you to understand what that process is. That process is the ability, your ability to apply your creative thinking ability, to develop that strategic plan of action that allows you to see the beginning, the end, and the in-between of every given process. Make your life a process. Make your life a project, and ensure that you can commit your time, your talent, and your resources into becoming the best brand of yourself and making your life become a masterpiece where you can touch and transform the lives of people all around you. But I'm going to quickly introduce you to what we call the process of visualization. The process of visualization is where you bring yourself to that point where you can literally see, you can know, you can own, and you can implement your action steps to manifest results with absolute abundance. Believe me, if you believe in yourself, you will start to see your dreams, your hopes and aspirations. You will start to know your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. You will begin to own your dreams, your hopes and your aspirations, and you will begin to take informed action to manifest your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations with absolute abundance. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature, and I'm the author of several books. And I certainly approve this message. Keep being phenomenal, people, until the next podcast. Remember, develop your game plan for success. If you cannot measure it, you cannot monitor it. And if you cannot monitor it, you cannot control it. Put yourself in that position of strength where you can see your life, where you can know your life, where you can own your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations, and you're taking steps every day of your life, massive steps, massive informed action to manifest your dreams, your hopes, and your aspirations. Be blessed, phenomenal people.